And we're live. Hello. Hey, Tom. Hold it. What? Georgia in its natural habitat. Kind of does feel that way, don't it? Hold it. Tom, where are you? I have to figure how the hell this thing goes in, but at the airport in Dubrovnik, Croatia. Returning home today. Croatia? Cool. How was it? Time around the world in the live stream. I was just going to say, Croatia? All cool. I'm still trying to just wrap my head around it. What's going on in Croatia? I mean, that involves you. Very beautiful, yeah. It's lunchtime. Nice. Are you is this a vacation? Waters are nice and blue. Yeah. I've heard beautiful things about the country. Okay, give me a second here. And it's a pretty big mecca for scale modeling too, if memory serves. Vacation. Everyone speaks English, whether is full or broken. The lingua franca. That is English. That will require quite a bit of something. Hey, Tony. Good morning. English-speaking tourists from either England or America. Yeah. Yes. I've heard great things about the country. Okay. Glasses. Good morning, Joe. Hope you're doing well. Goodbye safe. Hi, Tom. And are you you're returning when? Are you returning today, you said? Nice. So your wife, is Emma with you? Because I thought your wife went to China. Huh. All right, that gap will get filled, which is nice. That'll need to get filled. Yes, Emma's with me. We landing tonight. Through Rome. Oh, nice. Are you going to spend any time in Rome? Wow, dude. Dude, that sounds like a freaking great time. All right. All right. So just so you guys know, I've been spending quite a bit of time looking into how this thing is supposed to look. And there are details I can definitely throw in here. And we will. Cabling, wiring. I may actually do something in the front here. However, that gets set aside for the moment. Wow. Was this like a planned trip, or is this like a last minute? I think we're going to Croatia. That's interesting because the country has such a, my understanding, a very deep passion, a deep interest in scale modeling. Also surprised I only saw 2 McDonald's. That's not a bad thing. Hey, Nick. Good morning. All right. That I don't need. I'm just getting rid of parts I'm not going to need to. So this kit is crazy. I have 2 legs and the waist built up. Well, the frame for, I'm not working on the chest. It is taking forever. It feels like got my money worth for sure. That's good. Something to be said about planned. That's cool, Tom. Wow. There's something to be said about models that, you know, you put a lot of effort into because it's like you get your dollar's worth out of them. I guess so. I'm already working. You're already working. You're at work? What's going on there, Nikki? All right. Let's see if I can figure out how badly I just fucked this up. Let's see. Wish the vacay was longer and more focused. How long have you been there, Tom? Where did where did you come from? I'll tap him off again. I'll fix that at a later point. Got here at 5. Are you, so where is here? Are you on job site or otherwise? Well, Russia, my brother planned the trip with my mom. So 5 days in 2 cities. Tell the Vatican, release my books. Nice. Wow. Tom, that sounds fabulous, man. Good for you. Okay. Let's see if I can find where I put this freaking thing. This is part of the mistake of cleaning up, right? You have shit laying where you think you remember where it is, right? And then when you start cleaning stuff up, it's like, where the hell did I put that thing? Let's see. Nope. I do need to get back to you soon, don't I? My brother planned the trip with my mom. Wow. Surprised I didn't have to adjust much since I was on European schedule before. Cool. Our warehouse. And you're on the phone with me? How the hell are you doing that? Is anybody not looking at you like, what's that wacko doing? All right, let's do a sweep. Let's put some of these things away. What was that name? It was 3 a.m. in the East Coast. Would have liked to stay in one area for a few days. I'll show pictures at Pack. Oh, yeah, you definitely will. That's awesome, man. That I'm looking forward to. sponges. We don't need no stinking sponges. Brush. Funny, because I thought I would have left this thing out, but I'd like to come back at one point. That's great. It's always good when you go to a place and you're like, you know what, that was really good, and I want to do that again. It's kind of how I feel about the UK. Someday. All right, give me a second, guys. Let's see. Ooh, might be right here. Did I do things right? Maybe I did things right. We had Christian Gelato like 2-3 times a day. Wow, good for you. I'm the only one here. Plus, I'm the warehouse manager. Are you really? Hold it a second, Nick. Did you promote? All right. So, Patriot has a. Excuse me. We have our annual theme build, which is due at the December meeting. And I've been thinking about what to do. And what I'm going to do is, granted, it's and the theme is animal. So you're kicking up your feet and taking a nap. That's the plus, Nick. Early to nice. No. Wow. Raccoon. Maque kit. However, what I really want to do, and I'm not going to need that. Oh, this will be good. We're going to be working on the raccoon. I hated this model, by the way. People remember when I built this thing 2 years ago when we were in Maryland? Know how much I didn't like this model. I don't want to go back to work. Don't go back to work. Retire in Croatia. What's the cost of living there, Tom? Going to be hitting up the lotto when I land. 1.1 billion. Not bad over. Not bad if you can win. Let's see what happens when I take this guy's head out. I hated this model. I still do. I love the looks of it, but the amount of look at the seam lines coming down. I mean, this thing is a shit model. Seams galore, seams on the feet, just seams everywhere. I can't remember whose this was. If this was this is the Wave kit. It was terrible. So I picked up, if people remember, this cat kit, which is supposed to sit in here, inside here. Every single finger crossed. Also, times someone from New York won. Why? Because New Yorkers don't win enough? All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get this fucker's head out without breaking everything else, because everything else wants to fall apart on this thing. I don't remember it being pinned in. When have we won anything? Really? Really? I could be wrong, Tom. I could be wrong. But doesn't New York with California, like Los Angeles, aren't you like the highest per capita, like rich people in the world? Pretty close to it. Certainly here in the United States. I don't know. Massive financial markets. I don't know. I could be wrong. Those are plain Jane coffee. That head. I don't remember how it was pinned in here now. You call paying $10 for a coffee winning. Plain Jane coffee. That's like 1% of the population of New York. Well, yeah. Yes. All right. I really don't even care if I break this thing, to be honest. I really don't. There it goes. Collars come out. Anyway, so this is going to be my theme build. If I can get it done in time. The remaining 90% is barely middle class or lower. I think it still puts you ahead. I could be wrong. So they're suggesting that you replace this tub with this tub. However, this tub, the details on it are shit. So I may just reshape a lot of the tub in here to get both the cat to fit together. And we're going to do that right now. In fact, we're going to not cut this part off, but I'm going to give this thing a little bit more depth. And I believe this is all resin, which means there is not going to be any recycling of this resin shit. It's too bad. I'm trying to see if I catching any of that smell. Why it seems like I'm the only one talking. Everybody else is asleep. That's why. So what I did was I'd actually just cut off the resin base to this thing. And instead of just cutting it so there's a very small part that'll actually slide inside, I'm kind of reshaping it to round in order to fit into the hole so that I have a lot longer of a post to work on. I'm just busy. Hungover from Labor Day, yeah. There's food he is eating till it's gone. So, Tom, what are you doing right this moment that gives you time to be talking with us? And Nick, I'm filing. All right. I got most of that. Let's see if it slides right in here. Kind of does. Not perfectly. So I'm going to do is bore out some of that bottom section right now. Waiting for boarding time. Yeah. Moto tool. Oh, yeah. Yep. You see all my comments? Which comments did I miss? $10 for a plane. I see that. I see, is there food he is eating till it's gone? Did I miss any other comment, Joe? Boarding is 1:30 p.m. or 7:30 EST. Oh, you got time. You got an hour. That's when boarding starts? Oh, yeah, you got time. Glasses. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Pardon me. See all my comments? Yeah, mother lover, you too. Don't see any other comments from you, Joe. Yeah. So I was yelling at my cat for being a fat ass. I did not see that. Wild. There's food he is eating till it's gone. I'm assuming that's what you mean. It's either YouTube or Insta. I have a weirdo phone, Tom. I have a smartphone from the company. That company Blue. And Gio ain't going over to Twitch. Nope, he is not. Nick was already here. All right. So we got most of that tub bored out. What's going on, Ray? Resin pour a new tub. Why do I want to pour a new one? Nah. I actually want to just kind of get this. This thing is basically just going to go to getting fit and finish done because this thing is such a shit model. Getting the core work on this thing done and then getting it ready for December. And I'm starting it now because that'll mean what? September, October, November, December. I got basically 3 months. Now, it's like 3 months. You can't get this thing done. Yeah, you know me. I also have to come up with a little base, which I think I've got an idea for. Don't The only thing I don't see on here is a big ass weapon, which I think I want. Then again, maybe not. But not getting anything ready for PatCon. Just yourself and Emma. That's all that matters. Turning this on again, guys. It's only going to bring the Corsair. Perfect. You, Emma, and the Corsair. Sounds like a plan to me. Actually, let's do this again. That I finished like 2 years ago. So, Tom, you better. Exactly, Joe. The point is, it's new to us. Yes, we want this bit. Looks good. That looks good. Blow it out, and then I'm going to hit it with some thin cement just to let it dry a little bit. If I show up, everyone better be there. Like who? Are you sure? Oh, by the way, Tom, are you coming the night before? Let me know. Sanding and fixing of the A10 is taking a while. Yeah, it doesn't surprise. But everyone better be there. Well, yeah, Joe. So does that mean you're showing up too then? I should be Saturday night. Yeah. Are you coming to the event Saturday night? The reception. I'm trying like hell. For real? Cool, Joe. I hope so. All right. Let's get some thin cement here just to do some cleanup work. Oops. Glasses down. There we go. All right. So I bore away a lot of that space to give the cat body some area to work in. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh yeah, it's in there much better. Cat body. To visit his family that week. I'm trying to convince my friend. I have to look at hotels. Yeah. You can also ask Dwayne, see where he's staying, or Sam. I'm not going to lie. This thing is cute as fuck. I do have to. I mean, it ain't perfect, but I love the way this thing looks. So I got to get some dash stuff in here too. Like there's a part of a dashboard here. which I can't figure out what the hell that's going to. Staying at Courtyard. Look at that. Dwayne comes out of nowhere. Now let's play the A10 in parts as in progress. You could. I wouldn't, but you could. He goes once a month. Really? Where does he come up to, Joe? Courtyard? Hope to see if the free day from my CC will work there. All right. I'm just trying to figure. Yeah, unfortunately, there are no instructions for this kit. I think it works kind of like this. Yeah, let's get this thing off. Let's get all this. What time I got? Oh, yeah, got enough time. Plenty of time to experiment still. Yeah, it's a little dashboard control like that, a couple of dials. Now I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this part here. I'm just going to have to motor it in. Yep, just like that. And then I got the seat back, which I may not use. I haven't decided yet. Just do a rough assembly here. I think he said Bedford or around there. Nice. And we got these little, I love this, these little joystick controls, which is, I think, just adds to the character of this model. The thing I don't know where this goes is, where does it go? Where do these controllers go? Unfortunately, like I said, there is no, there are no instructions. But that cat head is really cute. I'm Marlboro. Good morning. Hey, Richie, good morning. How are you? Sorry, phone. Richie. Morning, Richie. Good. Some old. I got your request. Did you get my request? Okay. I couldn't tell if it went through or not. I've sent it a couple times because it was kind of weird the way Discord was reacting. So am I supposed to wait for something on Discord to respond to? Oh yeah, that cat looks so cute. I accepted it. I accepted. Are you joining a Discord? I've already joined a few. I just don't spend any time on Discord. I'm on Ray's New England Gundam Group Discord. I'm on the Gumpla Builders, whatever they call themselves. I'm on Justinius Builds. We have our own, actually, for Patriot that nobody's done anything with since 23. I think it's just a matter of just the amount of social media shit that's going on out there. And then Richie asked me to kind of pop on over and I guess I don't know what we're going to do, Richie, but I'll wait and hear back. I don't have a Discord. Don't blame me. Doesn't your group have a Discord, Ray? I thought it did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of another group. You guys have a Facebook group. I remember that. All right. There we go. I've just soaked the inside of this thing with CA. Now let's get the cat head. Old people don't do much with Discord. Oh, is that what it is? And Geo's beyond old. Hey, Tom, you know I love you to death, right? But go fuck yourself. What the fuck? I actually have done stuff on Discord. I just don't care to do stuff on Discord. I don't want more social media. I want less social media in my life. I'm on a dad Discord and some Gumpel ones, yeah. You got it. It does look really cool. We did it only because no one wanted to manage multiple platforms. Yeah, we don't ride electric scooters either. Nice. Only on Mecha Warehouse, Discord, and only on Mecha Warehouse and 3 others. Yeah. Interesting. This thing does not seem to want to stay in place, but we'll wait until the CA dries, which means I should probably end up putting it right here. How much time? Yeah, you got plenty of time. Its head just took a tumble. Great. There you go. Let it dry. See where it goes. Well, when you have time to chat, I'm available Friday night or the weekend. All right. Possibly this Friday I can't because we got Patriot meeting, but this weekend I should when I'm back from Connecticut. Whew. Let's see, but we will get a chance to catch up, Richie. Absolutely. I got stuck being a mod on a Discord. I try to watch it as much as I try to watch what my cats are doing at any given minute. Nice. I'm at like 11. I'm a popular guy. Shoot me now, please. Yeah. That's the kind of popularity I don't want. No. Pass. It's not sweater weather. Discord is hard because it has to be well set up and then populated. When it works, it's better for direct feedback. Yeah. Again, it depends on what you want to do, right, Dwayne? And that's part of it is, and I understand that it's not like the typical type of blah 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 type of social media. Just like I said, just not something that interests me much or at all. Okay, we're going to put this guy's head back in the bag, seal it up, watch him suffocate. And before the algorithm decides to freak out, I'm talking about the model, a plastic model head. So there are no people getting injured. In fact, we'll dump the rest of this stuff in here too. Bench is starting to get a little busy again. Yeah, just so, you know, I was actually thinking back to looking at my Blue Sky account and Instagram, and I had a Facebook account and Discord and all that stuff. And I respect people who can kind of manage that all mentally. I I don't know that it's that I'm not able to. I just don't want to. I think that's what it really comes down to. I've been talking to my wife a little bit about, like, this to me is about as manageable as I like. It's a little bit different. We're able to communicate. Um, this I'm fine with. Yes. Will I do other things? Check other things? Yeah, exactly. But nah, just not my thing, man. I don't know. When there's too much of it, there's too much of it. You haven't even posted anything on Blue Sky, well, outside of the 5 posts. No, it's been a while. And a lot of it was, again, it just kind of burned out. It kind of came back to, a lot of it became very political, which I'm fine with. But it's like, I just didn't want to continue to do a lot of it. It's like, I just don't need this. I don't need this. Once again, I would rather continue to do what we're doing here. Now, could I swing? Does the pendulum swing the other way at some point? Possibly. You're not as tied to your phone, George. Yeah, I'm trying. That's part of it is, like this weekend, Saturday, I get a text from a fucking client. Sunday, I get a text from a client. Why do I want to be attached to my phone? Why? And it's not like right now I can switch it off. Now, at some point, hopefully once we move into phase 2, I want to be able to do that. It's like, I don't want to do this shit. But right now, not so much. Okay, let's get I got to figure out how the cat paws align with these control knobs. You old, can't adjust to newer tech. Or why do I want to? I mean, here's the thing. I'm not against people doing it, but Tom, why do I want to? I'm burnt out from the same old thing, same old post, nothing seemed new. Yeah. But it's not just nothing seemed new. It's like, yeah, actually, Joe, I take it back. I'm standing corrected. Yeah, I think you're right. It's like, okay, I'm seeing political stuff and I'm seeing other people's models. It's like, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to go over this right now, but I will say this. I just listened to a fabulous podcast on the bench. The guys were doing Mason recommended listening to it. It's about planes in flight, and the comment was, how boring is it to see planes static on the ground, particularly prop planes? And these two guys, who the guys from On the Bench were interviewing, were talking about planes in flight. And I think his comment was right. It's the same thing with like going to a model show and seeing a table full of armor. I love armor, but it's like, I don't love armor that just sitting there, tank on a plank or just tank on a table. Boring as fuck. And it's the same thing with, look at this great Japanese builder building a great model. That's fabulous. You see 15 of those things in a row, and after a while, it's like, this is boring. Show me something. There's so many platforms that don't give you what you want. They exist to keep your attention as long as possible. Exactly. And that's the back end of trying to get you to basically just be on your phone all the time. I don't want to. I think most people who constantly post don't follow anyone. Oh, okay. Ken, what's going on, brother? Glad you're able to pop in. Got just another couple minutes. I'm going to do a quick bit of sanding on these little handles here. Actually, I might have to break on through to the other side. Ken, yo, Dwayne. Joe. Okay. The difference, Tom, is this isn't a get off my lawn. I don't really care if people want to be on on social media. I do think that you may want to start questioning your priorities if that's all you do, you know. And I've seen plenty of people do that. You know, how many social media platforms are out there? In fact, I was going through, I needed to add ours to our webpage. I'm like, what the hell are all these platforms? It's insane. So I don't need more. I need less. And I like this one here because I'm able to talk with you guys. Am I showing what I'm doing? Yes. But as I've said before, if you're following me because you want to learn from a world-class builder, you're in the wrong place. The illusionary game of choice. Yes. Yes, Joe, you are correct. All right, that's done. Let's get this one here. I'm going to show you what I'm working on in just a second, guys. Just going to back. This little tool, I think, can come in really handy for something like this. Discord is my most used app because it has multiple directives. That's only what I want, but it has to be set up like that. It's not social media. A lot of these consistent posters don't pay attention to their feed. I think the best person for George is talk to about it locally is Mason. To talk about like having what? Like having a Discord server going? Or about the benefits of Discord? Honestly, I think also some of it comes down to how much time do you have in the day. And the older I get, look, my time is limited on this planet, guys. I want to enjoy whatever I do. And if that means I spend less time on social media and able to hang out with friends and family more, great. I'm able to do more of the shit that I want to do, better. That's a little rough. Anyway, just try to get these things cleaned off. Basically, the cat just kind of steers the raccoon with these things. Sure, yeah. At the sandpaper harp, musical model. Yeah, exactly. I met him on Discord. I can't help you with age. I know. We're all getting there. We are all getting there, my friends. At some point, maybe, you know what? Maybe after I'm gone, you guys will be like, Jesus Christ. I'm starting to sound like George. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. All right. I'm going to do a quick little bit of stabbing here, and then I'm going to get bailing here. Just going to get in here and just get this handle a little bit. I like that these things kind of have a cartoonish look to them. I really, really do. Okay. And with that, calling it a session for today. All right. We'll get back to this tomorrow. I'll get back to this guy tomorrow. I'm going to start gluing everything up and getting everything into position. God, I just remember how much I fucking hated this model. So let's see how it all comes together. Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for being on this morning. I do appreciate it. Someone will make an AI for you. I hope not. Of me, I hope not. Stay safe and stay sane, guys. Thanks for being on this morning. I do appreciate it. Tomorrow, maybe I'll kind of fill you in on my trip through my hometown, if I recall. But anyway, guys, go out there and do good. Brighten the world as much as you possibly can. Tom, Safe travels getting back here. All right, brother. See you guys later, Dwayne. Later, Joe. Later, Ken. So go out there and brighten the world as much as you can. It's a crazy world. You already know this. It is messed up. It's up to us at the local level to make it better. All right. Do good. Enjoy the day, guys. And I will see you mañana. Peace.